Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. This is BT Plays here, and today we are doing a long journey. As you probably saw by the little glimpse of red there, we are doing this we are taking this Gatwick Express all the way to Brighton today. So yeah, quite a long journey from London Victoria, but here it is, the GX387, and we are going all the way down to Brighton, and we are stopping at Gatwick Airport and Brighton. No Hayward Heath, just straight down to Brighton. Yeah, a very long journey, but one that I have been wanting to do for quite a while. So yeah, we're doing it today, and I think I've set everything up. Oh, and the headlights, my bad. There we go. Day running headlights, everything else should be all set. We just need to wait now for our time to go, and then yeah, we will be off. But the estimated time should be about 55 minutes. Obviously, I'm not going to leave the whole 55-minute video recording in, so we'll cut it up as much as possible. But yeah, 55 minutes is how long this journey should take. And let's start closing the doors here as well, as we are 30 seconds away from departing. And let's just signal that we are ready to leave. And of course, we will head straight through. And obviously, the good thing about this route is you just zoom through everything in that South London area, so we don't have to stop off at Clapham Junction, East Croydon, none of that. We just keep going and going and going all the way down to Gatwick Airport, where we then stop, and then we go further down to Brighton. And yeah, I haven't actually been down to Brighton in this game in a very long time, so I think the furthest I've been south is like Gatwick and Three Bridges. So past the tunnel at Hassocks. Is it Hassocks? I don't know. One of the tunnels. I need to not overspeed there. But yeah, I haven't been past that tunnel in a very long time. So it's gonna be good to go back down there. But let's make our way out of London Victoria first before we get too excited. It's quite a dark, cold day it looks like today. It's 8:44, which I mean isn't real. It's 2:34 in real life right now, so we're a couple hours off, but it is an early morning route. And yeah, you can definitely tell because the sun is rising over there, and it is just a very dark, gloomy day. Let's actually speed up a little bit here. We're going a bit too slow, but we do have a 40-mile-per-hour speed limit that we just passed, so we should be able to go 40 miles per hour any minute now. There we go. So let's head up to 40 miles per hour. And then up to 45, and then we'll coast for a little bit until we get past Clapham Junction, and that's where the real speed kicks in. Hopefully we have green signals all the way down to Gatwick as well. Don't know about Brighton because it does get a little bit congested down there, but hopefully all the way down to Gatwick we do have green signals. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And we are passing Battersea Park on our left here, Battersea Park Station, which in the last video I compared to Clapham North because of this. Look at the platforms, especially here. That is horrible how like narrow they are. I know South Bermondsey or something has the same. It's not nice. And I have also sorted out the trains as well, or I should have sorted out the trains and the liveries. They're no longer different sort of what's it called? Different companies. That's it. They're no longer different companies. There should all just be either Southern or Gatwick Express, which is Southern. So they should only be just Southern. They shouldn't be that dodgy Southeastern one I had and that West Midlands one I had. It's just Southern should be only in the game. I think I removed the rest. But yeah, it's just looking very unrealistic, especially on this route. You wouldn't ever see. Sometimes you see a Southeastern, yeah, but you never ever see a West Midlands or a Great Western Railway, a GWR on this route. Of course, for the one that stops at Gatwick that goes through Redhill and Reading, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this one, and we do have a yellow here, so there is a red up ahead, so we do need to pay attention to that. And it has turned back to a single yellow. We do need to be cautious at the end of the platform, so we'll just coast at around 40 miles per hour for now, and we'll just see what the end of the platform is saying. But we are coming up to Clapham junction now, which feels weird that we're not stopping at Clapham. You know, you always stop at Clapham, but not today. We're going straight through Clapham. Let's just slow down as we go round this bend, because I don't know what is gonna be showing on that signal. And it's a green. Perfect. Is it a green? No, that's the other side. It is a yellow. Okay, that's fine. Let's just be cautious again. I almost absolutely sped through that signal there, thinking that was green, but it's not. That's fine. Let's just stay around 30 miles per hour as we head up towards the next signal. This is the only bad thing. You have to just maintain your speed and be behind a fast line train, but in this case it is quite slow. And it is now a double yellow, so we will just fully commit and go up towards that 60 miles per hour speed limit. And we'll start coasting towards our next major station, I guess, which is East Croydon. Obviously we've got smaller ones along the way, but our next major station will be East Croydon. And we now have a green signal, so we should be pretty good until we get to East Croydon. That's when the signals might mess up a little bit again, but for now we should be all good. And we are now passing through Wandsworth Common Station, which means the next station will be Balham, but this is Wandsworth Common, which we are speeding through right now. AWS keeps absolutely ringing me off in this 387. I mean, it's good because that's what would happen in real life, but yeah, it does very much get annoying. That's probably why train drivers don't actually get distracted, because yeah, that's always on in your ear. But we are now going through Balham. I always forgot the name there, but yeah, Balham we just passed, which means the next station we're passing through is Streatham Common. And yeah, I'll just keep you guys updated every time we pass through a station or something happens at a signal, or of course when we stop. We are now going through Streatham Common, I believe. Yep, Streatham Common is the station we're going through, and AWS just loves me at the minute. But the next station we are passing should be Norbury, and then Selhurst, and then East Croydon. We're now passing through Norbury Station, which is got a weird little stair thing there. But yeah, Norbury Station is the station we're passing through right now. Next stop will be Selhurst, I believe. My bad, I did forget about one station, and that station is this one here, which is Thornton Heath, and then it's Selhurst. But yeah, this is Thornton Heath that we're going through right now. I always remember it because of Thornton chocolate for some reason, and this stupid little underpass it's got here as well. But Thornton Heath we have just passed. Right, I've dropped down to 60 miles per hour here, and this is Selhurst Station that we are passing, which means only one more station. Well, next stop, not next stop, next station is East Croydon, where the signals might be a little bit all over the place, but we'll see. But yeah, East Croydon is the next station we are going to pass. We've got green signals coming up to East Croydon, which is very nice. Let's slow down to 45 miles per hour here as well. It's weird that it's 45 miles per hour to go through East Croydon going southbound, but if you go northbound, you have to go 20 miles per hour. I don't know if because the platform on platform 1 is more curved, I'm not sure, but yeah, 45 miles per hour through East Croydon. This is our second major station that we are going through on this first this first leg of the journey before Gatwick. And yeah, pretty much the next big station is what? Gatwick? Maybe Purley, but Gatwick. We'll say Gatwick. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with the other stations we pass through, which is going to be South Croydon next. We're now passing through South Croydon, and there's quite a lot of traffic going around, which is nice to see, because especially on a journey like this, you want stuff to look at, because yeah, sometimes it gets quite boring just looking at the same bit of track over and over again. So it's nice to see quite a lot of traffic going on. And I don't have the GWR expansion or the Southeastern expansion downloaded yet, so I can't see the Southeastern trains or the GWR trains between Red Hill and Gatwick, but it's fine. This is Purley Oaks that we are going through right now. Quite a small station. which means the next stop or the next station we're passing is Purley. I feels quite nice just to speed through Purley because sometimes when you take a route down to like catering or something, you need to go like 20, 15 miles per hour down there, which is horrible, but going 80 through here is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. But this is Purley, and this is where the route actually diverts. So you have the slow line stuff that goes towards Reigate, that splits off and goes down towards Colston, and then you have the actual fast line stuff that goes around Colston and around Merton and Redhill, and then joins up again just before Gatwick. We are actually speeding through this part of the journey. We're only about 7.8 miles away from Gatwick Airport now, and we are just passing the M25 below us and Merstham to our right, which means we're sort of in that Red Hill area. So yeah, we're not too far away now from Gatwick Airport. We should get there on time. We've got what, eight minutes to get there on time. So yeah, I think we can definitely do it. Right, we have now just exited the Red Hill Tunnel, and Ellsworth should be on our right, just up here, which means we're only about 5 miles away from Gatwick Airport now. We are just on the home straight now, the home run sort of part of this leg, but that means we do have the long stretch to Brighton after this as well. We're almost coming up to Gatwick Airport. We just have 2 more stations to go past, which are not Withersfield, Salford and Hawley, and then literally straight after Hawley we have Gatwick Airport. So we are almost at our first stop. We've just gone past Salford on our right, which means the next station we are passing will be Hawley, and we've had a quite a nice little run of green lights here, so hopefully it doesn't switch up going into Gatwick. But yeah, green lights pretty much all the way through until this point, so hopefully it stays green. No yellows, just green, please. Speaking of yellow signals, here they are, double yellow signal as we are approaching into Hawley now, but it's probably just to let us know that Gatwick does have a red signal, so that should be fine. But let's start slowing down a little bit here as we start to approach into Gatwick Airport, only 0.8 miles away now. So let's just slow down to about 70 miles per hour, and then once we get to about 0.6 miles, we'll slow down even further. But yeah, this next signal is a single yellow, which means the one at Gatwick will be a red. And let's start to properly slow down now and slowly approach into platform 5 at Gatwick Airport. So let's just slow down as much as we can here, and let's just stop right at the end of the platform just before the red signal, because we obviously don't want to run the red signal. But it feels nice to actually slow down and stop for a second now, which is nice. AWS still going off even though I'm braking, but it's fine. But here we are at the end of the platform. Let's just slowly coast a little bit more, and then just stop where that 12 sign is. There we go, that should be all good. And let's open the doors for all the passengers going away on their holiday. Quite a few of them, it looks like. They don't have many bags of them, but there is quite a lot of people getting off. Didn't even know there was that many people on this train. There's not really anyone waiting for this train on the platform. But yeah, so far, not too bad. We are on to the second leg now, which is towards Brighton. This is probably the longer section. There's a plane, not a real plane, but yeah, second leg is upon us. We have another Gatwick Express pulling up next to us, which I think is going to London Victoria from Brighton. Let's have a look. Yeah, London Victoria. Only an 8 car though this time. But we've only got like a minute to go before we start the second leg of the journey. Got a nice green signal as well. That Southern service that was to the left of us when we arrived, that is in front of us, so that's pretty much far gone now. So we should be pretty good in time in terms of signal or signalling. Right, we have 30 seconds left to go. Let me close the doors. Let me signal that we are ready to leave as well. There we go. And then when it gets to about 50, we will then start heading off towards Brighton. let's start going now. And we do have our top speed of 90 miles per hour as well to hit, so we should be going quite fast through all of these stations, pretty much all the way down to Brighton, which is 23 miles away. So we have what, 24 minutes to get there? That's doable. Let's make it happen. Let's go full speed. And the next station we're passing will be Three Bridges. We're now approaching the first station that we are passing, which is Three Bridges, just up here. And the frame rate's just dropped there completely, but here it is, Three Bridges. And we have quite a while to go until our next stop. Not next stop, I keep saying next stop, next station we're passing, which will be Balcombe, I think, which is quite far away. I think it's about 5 miles away, but yeah, quite far away. We're now coming up to this tunnel, but I always forget the name of this tunnel. What tunnel is this called? I always forget, but it's quite dark as well. But yeah, I always forget which tunnel this is. If someone knows, please let me know down below. It's between Balcombe and Three Bridges. We're now coming up to Balcombe, which is the second station we're passing on this leg of the journey. And as you can see, the weather has been getting really foggy and really cloudy. Looks like it might rain or possibly snow. But yeah, the weather's gone quite downhill since Gatwick, which isn't the best thing in the world, is it? But it's alright, we can deal with it. Only 15 miles to go now until Brighton, which is of course the terminus of this route. We're now going through Haywards Heath station, which I mean is like a somewhat big station on this part of on this leg of the journey. It's like the only biggish one, sort of, because it diverts into like 2 different sections. But yeah, Haywards Heath, and now is it Haywards Heath Tunnel? I don't know, can't remember, but the fog's gone for a second and it's gonna come back. Ooh, spooky. But yeah, 12 miles away now from Brighton. I think the next stop, or the next station we're going through, is Wivelsfield. Stop saying stop. It's actually getting quite bad now. Look how foggy it is. I actually can't really see anything in front of me, which is not ideal, but it's good that we have all green signals, because if it was yellow, double yellow, I would actually find it hard to see what the next signal was, but thank God it's only greens. Right, past the fog is Wivelsfield, as you can see here. The next station we're going through will be Burgess Hill, then Preston Park, I think, and then Brighton, so not too far away now. And speaking of Burgess Hill, here it is, just past this bridge. Here we go, Burgess Hill station, and yeah, not too far away from Brighton now. My bad, there is a station before Preston Park, and that is Hassocks, which we are going through right now. But yeah, Preston Park should be after Hassocks, and then Preston Park is just before Brighton. We're now going through the last stop on the way to Brighton, which is Preston Park. Here it is, the lovely foggy Preston Park, and we have a double yellow signal here. Let's slow down just a little bit, just to maintain our speed, because we are coming into Brighton very early. We are coming in almost 10 minutes early, or about 8 minutes early, so yeah, very surprised about that, to be fair. But let's just see what this signal up here is saying. I see a yellow, don't know if it's just single yellow or double yellow. I think it is a single yellow. It is a single yellow, so let's just slow down for our next signal, which is past the 40 mile per hour sign. But we are now pretty much in Brighton. We are only literally a couple of yards away from the station, and we do have a red signal here coming up, so let's just completely brake. We do have a red signal here. We don't want to go forward. No, that's not what we want to do. But I don't know how long we'll be stuck here for. Probably quite a while, because yeah, 7 minutes early still. So let's just sit here and wait and see what is going on. But it's annoying we can't see anything at all because of the fog. I did want to see the outside of the station, because it is a very nice station in real life, the Brighton train station. But yeah, we definitely won't be seeing that today. No way. Right, we finally have a yellow signal to get into platform 3, so let's go. It's only a single yellow though, so actually no, that's fine because the signal's at the end of the platform. So platform 3, here we come. Let's get to like a 20 mph speed limit and just coast slowly into platform 3. But finally, we are making it into Brighton station. Here we go. Finally. Here we are at Brighton station. It's a shame you can't really see it because of the weather, but yeah, it does look quite nice in real life. But let's just apply subtle brakes here. We do have a class 377 to the right of us as well, and I think there was another GX somewhere behind us. But we are coming close to the end of the platform. There's quite a few people waiting for this service for some reason, going back up to London Victoria at 9:37. That's probably why, an early morning train. Let's just stop just before the bumper right there. That should be good. And let's open the doors. And let's just turn that off. Not that yet. Let's just apply that to B1. That's fine. And then we'll turn the headlights to off. And then that is the journey complete. A long journey, but we managed to do it without any hiccups. So that is very, very good. Oh, there's a sign here. I better collect that. Why can't I get out of this view? Let me quickly run over and get that. There we go. 6 out of 25 route maps added. Do definitely need to collect some more of these. But that has been this GX service down to Brighton. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.